All right, we'll just make it goes. Make sure it goes. Make sure it does the thing. Let's just make sure it does. What's it doing? Is it doing the thing? Episode 6 live. We're live. It's episode 6 and we're live. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness gracious! This is like the 6th episode in 2 weeks. How's everybody doing?
Asking us or the audience?
Honestly, both. Like I'm at that kind of level where it's like, yeah, let's see how the audience is feeling. I don't think we're getting like an audience engagement yet, but we should be soon. Hopefully, maybe.
I mean, I'm not dead yet, so that's cool.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. For those that don't know, at the time of this recording, there is a worldwide pandemic. It's very, very interesting. Yeah, so episode 6. This is episode number 6. Today, we'll start off by introducing ourselves. Can I see, starting at the top right, we have got Werfel. If you could please introduce yourself, describe your character, and also share if you prefer... Actually, just, yeah, let's do favorite anime intro, like theme song or like opening theme song.
All right, I'm Warfwolf. Been playing D&D, I think, 3 years now. And I am playing Amos, the crotchety old man, somewhere between 60 and 90. You can't quite put a pin in it. And, Brad, you're talking to the guy who has an 8-hour playlist of weeb music, so I'm gonna need a minute.
He said it, not me. That'll see our next person down. We'll get back to you, Werfel. I'll bug you soon. We've got bottom left. Nick, if I could please have you introduce yourself, describe your character, and also please state your favorite character from a video game.
All right. Hello, I'm Nick. My character is Feanwar. He's a less crotchety old man. He's exactly 419 years old. And favorite character from a video game. Ooh, it's a hard one, man. But I probably Darth Revan. I mean, it is what it is.
Awesome.
Also, my favorite anime is Gargantia. Not that anybody asked.
I haven't seen Gargantia. I need to look that up. Next up, at our bottom right, we've got Carl. Carl, if you could please introduce yourself, describe your character, and also state your favorite book.
All right. So I am Carl, and I'm playing Kathra. And my favorite book, I'll be stereotyping Gold Lord of the Rings.
It's a good one.
Classic.
Yeah.
Werfel, we're back to you with that anime intro.
Yeah, I've read like 30 of them here. You'll get your answer at the end of the stream. How about that, smart guy?
This man has no favorites. This man isn't even a real weeb. Impossible.
Yeah.
Ever heard the song Weeb Metal?
I've not.
I'll send you a link after the game.
Thank you. Today's episode will start off really anywhere inside the dome. Where do you guys want to be?
Probably at the bar. Lucky's bar.
Yeah. Amos just kind of defaults there. He just sits there and sips tea all day.
I'll come in just a bit.
Amos, you've got a very wide, very drunk dwarf next to you. Oi! Job 2. He's looking directly at you, Amos.
I'm sorry, shipping tea. Why?
Oh, I'm just a bit of a conversationalist. Job 2.
Shipping tea.
Nice. Kind of tea is it?
Cinnamon. It's good for heart health.
A new guy that actually died of heart-related disease. Big cinnamon trader. Yep. He, what do they call that disease where you take an arrow to the heart?
I think that's called death.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that was what he died of. Big cinnamon fan. Big cinnamon fan.
Can I help you?
Oh no, I'm just making conversation, Trent. Usually around this time, somebody pops out from that back room there and fucks everything up. I don't know. Is there nobody coming today?
Brad, where is Lucky?
He is standing behind the bar, trying as hard as he can to avoid eye contact with this dwarf.
You know, he makes a good point. Someone usually does come in here and start a fist fight by now. What's going on?
I'll assume you'll be, like, looking very pointedly.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Lucky, it's happening in your bar, mate. What's going on? Oh, now that you ask, none of your beeswax, and none of your business, if we're getting particular. I'm sorry, why is, what?
What? No. So, I've got to go into the back room and then come out to start a bar fight?
I'm sorry.
Is that how it works?
No, we're not being, it's not terrible day, it's not everybody just be a goblin day. No, we're not doing that. No, this is not that kind of establishment.
The bar fight. This isn't like actually killing people.
I'm sorry. No, we're not doing that. Last time we had a bar fight, I had to spend several hours cleaning everything up, and I had to make sure everything was fixed, and it cost me a lot of time, and it cost me a bit of money in terms of cleaning, and I'm putting my foot down. I won't stand for it.
All I'm saying is the calm here is kind of putting me on edge. I don't like it.
Well, if you're not a fan of calm, then you shouldn't be coming to a tavern. You should be going to some sort of a place where you muck about and hit things. I don't know what kind of place that is.
Amos is just nodding as he speaks. I thought that was this place.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The violence around here just had me kind of distracted from all the peace that you're talking about. So when does no fighting rule start? You know, you could probably find a mission. There are missions you can do for money. This doesn't have to be so painful and uncomfortable. They're on the job board. They're just outside. Oh,
I
nobody.
mean, yeah, but I'm also frankly quite old and loaded with gold, so I could literally sit here for the rest of my days and probably be just fine.
I'm gonna walk through the door. Like, oh, hey there. How's everybody doing today?
Come on, Lucky. The last job I went on, they wouldn't even let me actually fight.
Well, that does sound pretty standard for a introductory adventure. They're probably just making sure you don't go postal and start killing people in the middle of town like that one guy.
I make zero promises.
Hey, speaking of guys who go postal and kill stuff in the middle of town, can I have a side discussion here? Can we hit the back room? Is that all right? Can I grab oldie and big lady?
Sorry, you want to go to the back room?
Yeah.
The room that nobody's inside of and nobody's currently working on.
Right.
I'm sorry. The fuck did you just call me?
Oh, sorry, Amos.
Oh, he called you a back door, mate.
Wait, no. All right, sorry. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna. I'm sorry.
You know, for an old fart, you don't have a way with words.
Yeah, no, definitely my least high skill is my way with words. I need to have a private discussion, Lucky. Can I please use our room that I can do that in?
Kind of. Just let me take a moment to just make my sure my things are in order back there.
Thanks.
He will very conspicuously walk his way back.
Anarchy! Storm the door!
Storm the
He's
door.
up to something! I can tell!
Give me a persuasion check, please.
That is 17, good sir.
With a 17, you will see only one figure makes their way over to the door. It is the dwarf next to you, about as wide as he is tall, running with all his might. He runs clean through Lucky, barreling through him, taking him out at the knees, then immediately starts grabbing onto the door and shaking it back and forth as hard as he can. You're looking at a door that is like actively bending the way cartoons do. Oh, I said let me in there, come on! Lucky will fall down, get back up. You know you can just twist the doorknob, that's how doors work, right?
Just keep pushing, it'll be fine!
Why won't you open? At that point, you will hear a come from behind this door. The dwarf is thrown 10 feet back. Lucky barely manages to hang on to like a couple of the loose edges of the floorboards, at which point you'll see a kind of tallish, human-looking fellow. He's got a long gray beard, a pointy hat with stars and moons on it. He has a very intense glint in his eye that suggests a little bit of rage, and you'll note that glint starts to fade as that woof dissipates.
These moments of insanity are what I live for.
Hey, you mind not doing that ever again? Thank you.
0 promises.
You'll see that he's got a much, much, much bigger tube back there than the ones you'd seen prior.
Hmm.
All right. So we're going to go in there, have a conversation. Then, as normal, we're going to come out and have a bar fight.
I'm sorry. No, when did this become the opposite day, Sheriff? No, we're not doing any of that. Actually, now that you mention it, yeah, I've got some very valuable items in here that I would not allow you to do that to. Now that you mention it, that's not how we're operating. That's not cool.
That's why we come out and have the bar fight.
No, it's not. No, no. What I'm talking about is like contaminating the area. This is a very careful piece of machinery, right? You can't just like go around spitting on it.
Who was gonna spit?
Why would I spit on it?
I don't know. Adventurers just do things. I can't account for you.
Do you
all.
think we just spit on things all the time?
Yes, I do. Yep. That I see you all as spitting, pooping monsters. That's the whole thing I see.
Not the worst thing I've been called, surprisingly.
Yeah. It's just kind of the way this is looking. Oh, I about had it enough here. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Oh yeah, and yes. And where are you gonna buy your booze next? Probably the general store or something. They might let me in there. No, you assaulted them like last week. We all saw you do it. It was the whole thing. It was like the event of that week. We watched you fist fight him. You lost. You lost. He's half your size. You lost your fight.
Yeah, it was in the paper.
Oh, we got a paper?
Yeah, well, have you not seen the Daily Bugle Planet?
Oh, the Daily Bugle Planet. That sounds lazy for a name.
I wasn't the one that came up with it.
Nope.
All right, look, we could just go to the Rogues Guild. That's what I'm going to ask you guys to do with me anyway. So let's just go, if that's all right.
Sounds like a field trip to me.
Sweet.
Amos starts slowly getting up out of his chair.
Amos, you slowly get up out of your chair, at which point you make your way over. You'll all make your way outside. Seems to be a pretty normal day. By normal, I mean oddly peaceful, actually. It is a light bit calm here. You can hear a couple of children playing. There's a couple of folks talking amongst themselves. You'll see some traders coming in from Broken Claw. Pretty uncommon sight. They're making their way over to the general store now with a couple of large kegs and a couple of large crates.
Hmm.
Do you guys
You guys want any honey or beer or mayonnaise?
So, has anyone
you're
here
off to-
actually gone to the Rogues Guild before?
Oh yeah, that's where I've been this whole time.
Okay.
You're gonna give us
what are we
any
going to do
advice?
there?
Oh,
I-
I mean, it's just like a building, right? And there's people in there that do stuff and talk and, subterfuge and discussions and a whole lot of
Well-
bureaucracy, actually.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is there might be an etiquette to how you behave in there, and it might be good to know that ahead of time.
Oh, would I know a certain etiquette to the Rogues Guild?
No.
Okay.
They have been really, really secretive about their etiquette there. They do not tell you how to fit in. They've just been all like casually watching you, observing you. You'll see whenever you enter, there's a lot of eyes on you. And the second you do anything, at least one person scoffs.
It's the weirdest thing there. But I've noticed the longer you spend with somebody, the more they act like you. It's weird.
Yeah, that's funny. My first wife said the same thing.
Was that like 20 years ago? Stupid human.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
sorry.
A small child makes their way up. This child has an eye patch. Does not look like super ruggy. You think this is just a regular eye patch. The child hands over a very small piece of paper over to yourself, Kethra. You'll note it's got a very small duck on it. Hello, sir. Please beware. We do have our meeting scheduled at the Church of the Duck. If you or any others may be interested, we would so appreciate new membership.
Okay. She'll hand the piece of paper back to him and goes, "Oh, I thought this was like the menu."
No. It's a calling card for a cult. We're cultists.
Tight.
Thank you.
You want some honey?
Do I want some honey? I would love some honey.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you.
Dump some honey out on this kid's hands.
You dump some honey onto this kid's hands. The kid looks not excited.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, kid. I don't think we're the kind of folks you want running around your cult.
I've been in at least 14 cults. They never last too long.
My point exactly.
Well, what are the problems that you always encounter?
Oh, power struggle.
Massive blood loss, body
Yeah.
parts scattered around.
You just keep trying to
Usual.
take over these cults, don't you?
Adventurers show up and they kill everybody, and you're like, "Oh no, I should have never done this. I'm with you guys now."
Well,
And they're like, "Yeah."
we're actually a cult of adventurers that show up and kill other cults of adventurers.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Thank you. Yeah, we call ourselves, we're working on a new term. We're trying to think of a term for a wholesale slaughter that we justify in a mass, religion, maybe? Not something like that. But we're still working on the specifics. But if you or a loved one want to join with us and justify war crimes, we would love to have you at the Church of the Duck.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, if you give me a gold,
Justify
I'll
war
use.
crimes.
If
Yes?
you give me a gold, I'll use some vinegar to wash that honey off your hands.
How about this? I'm not going to give you sticky gold, and you're not going to put more things on my hands. And I won't keep track of where you live.
Got any more of those cards, young man?
I've got 3.
I'll take one. What could hurt?
He gives you 3. One of them on the back has a very strange rhombus logo. This rhombus has a circle and then a smaller rhombus on the inside. Looks a bit.
I was gonna say, dude, I almost failed geometry. You're gonna have to help me out here.
Rombi.
Looks a bit like this.
Fancy.
Yeah, nothing crazy. Simple logo. Easy drawn. Nobody really doing it too crazy. Kind of sketched in there.
Well, it's been a pleasure. I think the three of us should probably get going. We'll talk.
Oh, yes. And I'm sorry, I missed your name, sir.
Just ask around.
No, I was asking you for your name.
Yeah, and I'm not giving it.
Can I see a perception check from you?
21.
With a 21, you can see just barely. You wouldn't have noticed that this is a slick move from this kid. This kid looks over to a couple of other children towards the edge of an alley, goes, those other children nod, make their way over to the caravan coming in from Broken Claw. One of them tugs on one of their arms, whispers something, and you'll notice Amos, a couple of these seem to be just halfling traders with gray flat brim caps. They each begin smoking and snapping.
Amos is gonna flip him off and just laugh.
They then make their way over to the Rogues Guild.
Alrighty. Shall we?
Yes.
Making friends like always, Amos. Yep.
I mean, do you have a better way to do it?
Not one that doesn't involve like loss of limbs and blood loss and lots of screaming.
Yeah, now see, you're being true to yourself like that. And when you're like that, you'll only make true friends. I've always thought honesty was the... what's the word? Amos just stares blankly down the road for like 5 minutes.
Brad, can I cast Mage Armor myself?
Good idea.
And that triggers my Abjuration Shield too.
Sounds good to me. Where's it you guys are looking to go?
Oh, it's right over here.
All right.
Feanor, you might want to nudge him. If I nudge him, he might fall and break his hip.
He's fine. I flick him in the head.
What? What happened?
Come on, we're going to the Rogues Guild. We're gonna do some scepter abuse.
All right. Can I do the introduction?
Yes. I mean, they already know me, but yeah, sure.
Alrighty. I'll bite. What you got?
Yeah. Amos just walks through the front door. Hey, what's up? I'm old. I kill people when they're not looking. What's up?
Hey! Everyone raises a glass that quickly. That was all you needed. You're immediately approached by a tall man named Marcus that says, you look oddly familiar. He pats you on the back. You'll see he's got a shrunken head on his waist that says, hey, man, I'm not for callbacks to games nobody's seen yet, man! At which point, Marcus will tell you to look around, grab anything you see that looks fancy. He likes the cut of your jib, as he says, and then says, do what you want here, just don't question why the floors smell the way they do. It's a whole thing.
Sounds good to me. So, Feanor, why were we here in the first place?
You know, I didn't think bringing a rogue to the Rogues Guild would go this good. But I guess I could have put 2 and 2 together there, huh?
It might have been a good idea from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it is what it is, you know. I'm something of a rogue myself, even though I'm actually just a wizard fighter.
Amos looks over to you and says that he is something of a scientist himself, even though he's never read a book.
Literally not once.
Oh yeah, let's go find the leader of this place. They want us to find stuff out about Ruggy, and I want to do that so I can become the rightful mayor like I was supposed to.
Marcus asks you who you heard was the leader of this place.
Honestly, I don't give a shit.
I've been trying to figure it out this whole time I've been here, and I haven't gotten around to figuring that one out yet. So if you guys could help me, it'd be cool.
Marcus makes his way over to a area where drinks are being served. This is not like Lucky's Tavern. These drinks are not being slung back and forth. The prices are higher. They seem to be devoted to keeping litterers out. This is like if Lucky's Tavern is a Dunkin' Donuts that all the neighborhood old people hang out at. Northeast joke. It's a Northeast joke. I don't know another way to put it. But if Lucky's Tavern or Bar is a place where all the old people hang out, this place is like a Starbucks. It's full of all these people working on their novels. Each one of them wants to tell you about their novel. None of them wants to finish it. It's just a whole time. Everybody's there just trying to justify writer's block instead of actually going out and getting source material. At which point, you'll see that this barkeep yells over to a couple of folks. They make their way up a rather large staircase. They tell you that the leader of the Rogues Guild will be out to see you in a minute.
Tight, cool.
So, hey, 1 gold says it's Ruggy.
Oh, I fucking hope not. That would really piss me off, man.
Kethra will go get a flagon of mead.
I will take your bet, Catherine. I'll follow her over there and get a drink myself.
All right.
You make your way over. You'll see that there is a clockwork figure sitting at the bar. Seems to be studying a drink and asking the person there to light it on fire for him. I'm sorry. I forget. Do you eat these smoked or do you eat them raw? What happens? The tavern keep looks over. Hi there, man. You just drink it the way you see it. You open your mouth and pour it down, and you're all set. Oh, but thank you. I do appreciate that. Oh, new friends. Hello, have we met?
Oh, hey. How's it going? I'm Fenroy.
Oh, wonderful to meet you, Fainwa. My name's Cornelius.
Good name. Hey, you barkeep? Let me get a gin and soda.
Hi there. You're looking for a gin and what now?
Soda? Seltzer water. Bubbly stuff.
Oh, that'd be beer.
Yeah, that's good. Gin and beer, that sounds good.
Gin and beer. Yeah, gin and beer. Gin and beer!
Yeah.
Gin and beer for the nice man! You'll see a small, very tattooed 5 o'clock shadow looking gnome with a very large cigarette and a very salty disposition, gives a grunt. Takes a beer, pours it in a cup, takes some gin, pours that on top of that, takes a stick of black licorice and stirs it, slides it over and says, "Slop it up, you jerks!"
And whatever she's having, I'll point to Catherine.
Mead.
Mead is procured. This is from looks to be a jug of alchemy of some sort. It seems to be resized and refitted towards a squirt nozzle. This is just poured into a glass for you.
Oh, you got any tea?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did you ask for tea?
Oh, for my friend here.
Oh,
cinnamon if you have it.
Oh, there, you'll be surprised to know our owner is a rather large proponent of tea. We do much appreciate it. We have quite a lot of varieties. Would you mind try our dandelion tea? It's our house special.
I could have sworn I said cinnamon.
Right, understood. A cinnamon tea is procured for you. It is stirred, slowly slid forward. And, I'm sorry, for your friend here, the clockwork man, I couldn't hear you. Were you saying that you were looking for whiskey or whiskey? hello. Yes. Could I? Is this a trick question? Oh, I'm not sure what you mean, friend. Oh, it just seemed like a trick question. Well, we can procure that for you. I'll get you a whiskey. The clockwork. Cornelius looks a little confused, and looks back over to you all. Well then,
Yeah. Well, do you have an empty glass back there? Because I got some oil here. I could just give him some oil. I bet he'd like that.
Oh, I've been trying to go on a low oil diet. I do find that it doesn't agree with me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes, every time I drink too much oil, I feel myself back in the trenches, ready to cut the throat of my enemies. It's not good. Not a good time.
Classic.
Yes. I wish those souls haunted me.
Yeah.
So, hey, is this sight going in my old age, or is the mayor suspiciously looking a lot like that super ruggy fella?
Oh, they're the same guy. I've been telling everybody, but half the people don't even believe me.
Yes, they do seem quite similar. I've heard a bit about them, says the barkeep. Rumor has it the owner here has a thing out for that little bugger. Not sure exactly the story there, but I think it might go back a ways. Perhaps to birth. But...
Oh. I'm
come
going to
on.
put 13 gold.
Clearly, there are different people. I mean, Super Ruggy wears a mask. Mayor Ruggy Dougie doesn't. Come on. That's so obvious. They're not the same.
Yes, just
Yeah, no. I mean, sure, the mask, yeah.
Yep.
yeah, yes. Just make sure to be careful. You'll want to make sure that you don't go around talking about any information you don't want shared. It's never wise to reveal your exact intent, and far less wise to reveal exactly who you are.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of hard whenever you've been summoned here through a tunnel or tube of goo.
Oh yes, I can understand that definitely, but just a good policy to keep.
I like to be pretty transparent.
Well, I won't keep you waiting then. I'm sure you'll want to get to your meeting with the head of this place. Just don't be waiting up there too long, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I'm taking my tea with me. I haven't finished it yet.
I would expect nothing less, good sir. Cornelius
All
gets
right.
up and follows you.
Well, let's roll, bitches.
Oh yes. Where are we rolling to? In what direction? Clockwise or counterclockwise?
Yep.
I'm sorry. Am I adventuring with you? Have we met?
Yeah, you're our new friend.
Oh, wonderful. Sorry, I was busy being haunted by the faces of souls I've taken.
That's what I like about you, you know?
Oh, thank you. Is it the wholesale slaughter of those to the north, or is it the...
I just feel like if shit goes down, you'd be the right guy to have around, honestly.
Oh, well, thank you. I there is an old me and there's a new me now. I do prefer to be the new me.
For sure, for sure.
For sure, yes. Please lead the way. I believe we're heading up the spiral staircase.
Oh,
That was the plan until the monologue started. Let's roll.
You make your way up. You'll know there is a wonderful felt to the railing here. The stairway is beautiful. As you get further and further up into this place, it looks better and better. You do make your way in towards the back of this long hallway. You'll see a door is opened ajar for you. There are two halflings on either side of this door. They look to be pretty wide and pretty stocky for halflings. Each of them has a 5 o'clock shadow. Both of them have gray flat brim caps. One of them is very noticeably eyeing your belongings. The other one is rather aloof. You'll note that Cornelius now begins to start asking them personal questions about where they come from, what their favorite foods are, and other things that DMs don't usually prepare. At which point you'll see one of them stammers for just a couple of moments trying to come up with a backstory, at which point they say, all right, you guessed the password. It's details that haven't been planned yet. They open the door for you. At which point you can see an empty desk. Doesn't seem to have anybody at it.
Mm,
All right.
I'll go in and have a seat.
Yep.
You make your way
Casper will
inside.
go in, kind of glance around.
Take a look around. Some of the furniture looks really small. Some of the furniture does not. You think some of this has been sized for halflings and gnomes? What's possibly the most interesting here is that the decor is very mismatched. It does not seem to add up entirely. Like there's a portion here that seems like it was done by somebody very serious and very cunning and very efficient and utilitarian about their designs. And then another portion that looks to be very, very decorative. At which point there is a opening of the door behind you. You'll see that making her way inside is a rather tall tiefling woman. Looks to have a off blue skin, a very small horns, decorated at the tips, wearing a wonderfully done wedding dress. This tiefling woman has a very wide chest, very flat chest, and a little bit of a deep voice, but looks to you all and says, "Oh, hi there. I heard you were looking for the person in charge of this. Is that right?"
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well.
What?
Yeah. What do you got?
What?
Why?
Why were we here again? I forget.
Why? Okay. I'm not sure exactly why you're here again. I
know.
heard that you were looking
Sorry.
for information about a certain super ruggy, and I'll have you know, he's made my work very inconvenient. Not a fan of him. I didn't like him since the first day he stole one of my dresses from my old dress shop. It's a whole story. But,
Did he steal him to wear him?
I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. And I will never get that needle back. I put my favorite needle in one of them. I was working on it. I had it on the model. I'm sorry. I told myself I wouldn't do this.
No, let it out. It's fine. We get it.
No.
We get it.
No, we're not.
Do you need a hug? This is
Your
a safe
feelings are
place.
valid, okay?
I just need to get to the mission hand. So it's great to see you all here. My name is Lady Marvell. I run the Lady Marvell's Mercenary Temp Agency. I also run the Ladies' Lakes in town. I've been slowly acquiring more and more of the businesses here just because I like to acquire money and then gobble up businesses that are beneath me. You guys, are you gonna investigate the little halfling problem we got here? Are you gonna just go and kill him? What are you doing?
That is a good question. I, for one, would rather just publicly out him for being, the two people.
Well, see, the thing about that is you're gonna have to find some proof because if you don't, and you don't have any, I mean, you're kind of down on arrival. You know what I'm saying?
Now, stay with me here. What if we had Mayor Ruggy in one place, and then we did something that would require Super Ruggy, but then it was also something that, the mayor couldn't stand losing. So, he'd have to do something. Give himself up,
Okay, so you're talking about I feel like the easier thing would just be to have Super Ruggy give a key to the city to, or sorry, have regular Ruggy give Super Ruggy a key to the city.
Oh, he would probably be super into that too, huh? Or if he's not, we can be like, well, why aren't you? Because you love the guy. You guys are always talking good on each other. I don't know. If we can prove they're the same guy, then we can remove him from office, and that's the real goal here.
I mean, along what lines? You've got a hard line to catch there. I mean, he's not really he's not really solving any crimes, and he's really just making illusions from what I can find. None of this seems to actually be any sort of actual thing going on here. That and
you need to talk to a freaking what's his face then, because his brother got killed and turned into a slime man, from what I've heard.
I did hear about that. From what I can tell, he's not killed. He's just gone. We're trying to locate him right now. There's a hole at the bottom of that whole facility, and it goes deep. Yeah, some sort of drainage thing. Not sure exactly what's going on there, but kind of a problem. Kind of a problem.
So you got a plan, or?
Do I have? No, I don't have a plan. What do you think? I'm trying to investigate this just as much as you are. I've been getting in contact with the Daily Bugle Planet, and they've been nothing. They get a hold of information, but they don't actually make anything happen. They're like this weird kind of rogues guild where all they do is write stuff down and they don't actually make any change happen. And sometimes they lie for money. Really terrible. What I want is yeah, I want information. I want proof. I just want this whole problem gone. Solve it for me.
And you want a friend in the mayor's office too, right?
Why would I want a friend in the mayor's office?
Because the mayor makes the things happen in the city. And
No.
Rogues Guild.
No, honey, no. So, the Dragon Slayers make the things happen in the city, and they point to the mayor as their failsafe. They will make sure he's still a figurehead, so long as he's still on the chopping block.
Yeah, but if it was somebody that's actually intelligent in charge, then, you know.
Why have they put somebody intelligent in charge? They choose who they put in there. I mean, it's what you.
Well,
think...
then we just need to go to them, right?
Foreseeably, yeah. I mean, but you've got a lot of problems.
Ugh.
Yeah, it turns into a whole bureaucracy thing. I was like, I don't know what you wanted here. You're coming to me talking about politics, and you're upset that politics are involved. Oh my god.
Well, let's go try and convince Ruggy that he should give Super Ruggy a key to the city.
I like it.
Seems to be the best idea so far.
This is slowly turning into a no-fight thing.
Yep. Not a fan of
we
it.
can fight Ruggy.
On what grounds? You'll be attacked by the guard if you attack the mayor, and if you go for the superhero without reason, you're just as bad as he is. Only everybody knows your address. Like,
all right, now, this is a safe place to talk, right, Miss Marvell? No one's listening in, right?
I have 3 people on the other side of each wall.
But can they be trusted?
God, no. Why? Who do you think I hire here?
Then tell them to fuck off for half a second.
You hear like a fumbling behind one wall and a fumbling behind another. Oh, help me up! It's thin! It's thin! I can't, I'm trapped between, it's not as wide as I. Then you hear another fumbling. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I couldn't have been stuck here. I had dinner, you know, the wife and the kids really need, and they're now chatting about their days. They saunter off. Another door closes in the background, and you feel like you're alone. That was painful. That was just a lot.
Is that all of them?
Pretty sure. You want to go back there and check?
Just a cursory perception check, please.
Yeah.
17.
17 will see. You've got a good idea that seems to be pretty well evacuated. You give a knock to a couple of different areas. Nothing stumbles. You get the feeling, especially with how thin this area is, you would really know it if somebody was standing behind there. There's no creaking to the floor. There's no wind passing through a couple of the wooden boards on the wall. Nothing crazy.
All right, so the 3 of you, you've been outside of the city and you've seen the other me's out there murdering folks, right?
Oh yeah, I have for sure.
No.
I was with you whenever all that happened.
Wait. There's like fighting outside the city?
Last time I checked, yeah. But,
Face stealers.
remind me, have the other Amoses, their arms still look like normal arms, right? They're not metallic like this new thing I got here, right?
Yeah, they can't replicate that, as far as I could tell.
All right, well, what if I can make this arm look normal again? And we just say, oh no, look, one of the duplicates got into town and murdered the mayor. Oh, Jesus, oh, God, why?
Oh.
You're gonna have a hard time getting that to happen.
Well, also, Ruggy doesn't die.
No, there's a bigger problem at play here. This dome doesn't let anything evil inside. I can't figure out why. At least one of the Dragon Slayers knows. They won't tell me. I've heard through a contact that fitteth towards the northern end of town knows. Apparently he seems to be a little loose-lipped about the situation. I think there's also a guy Serp on the outside of town. Seems to be creepy. I don't know why that gets me going, but just kind of a type there. But go talk to that Serp fella. You might find yourself being able to transact some information. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. We don't need one of those duplicates. Disguise self is a powerful spell, and as it turns out, the rest of me still looks like me.
Oh. No, that does work. That does work well.
But I think it's convincing the people that one of them got through. They're like, that won't
Exactly. It's really more of a story than anything. It'll stir up controversy. It'll make people think, oh, that's weird. And it'll divert the attention to those things and how one of them got in.
What'll happen if the confidence in the dome falls? That's a whole separate problem. Everything outside of here can kill us, wholesale.
Oh yeah.
If people think for a moment that this dome is not protecting them, we might have a riot. We might have people pouring out of the city to their
mass
deaths.
hysteria.
Yeah. That
Whole Panapelia situation. I know that doesn't make sense, but
All right, then it's either a talking situation or we just murder him right out in the open. Your choice. Christ, fucking all you with your panties in a bunch.
let's convince him to give Super Ruggy a key to the city. And then we could maybe go to Broken Claw and fight in the bar.
All right, let's railroad this bitch. Let's go.
I didn't try to railroad this. There's just only so many tactical options available. It's a very set political structure, and I'm trying to like deliver info in a way that's not sucky. At that,
I'm gonna figure out what's happening with that dome. It's abjuration. I know that much, so I'm interested.
Choo choo, motherfucker, let's go.
where do you guys want to go?
Ruggy.
Awesome possum. You'll have known that he was located over towards the mayor's office. Kethra, please correct me if I'm wrong here. I believe you had been underneath the mayor's office. Am I right there?
Yes.
Amos was as well.
Yep. She's been down the secret tunnel thing.
Okay. You'll make your way over there. You're making way inside the mayor's office, at which point you'll see Ruggy is actually just on his way out. He's got his mayor badge. He's got a very large stick. Seems to have a pretty large bobble on the end of it. Looks shot for shot like the stick you'd see the Monopoly man carrying. Oh, hey, guys! How you doing? He's, like, purposely holding the stick, like, in your line of sight so that you can see it.
Oh, hello, Mayor Ruggy. We were just in Lucky's bar, and as it would happen, a lot of folks there are pretty happy with Super Ruggy.
Really? Do you mean the Super Ruggy, the brave and handsome?
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Gotta dip out, guys. Be right back.
Indeed.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and I actually got to see him like save the town from that terrible thing, and
That did
so
happen.
he's definitely. Oh yes, it did.
And
He's a great hero.
Going around about Super Ruggy. So we thought maybe, you like honor him.
Honestly, and I gotta say this with all due respect here, he's been a real thorn in my side. Every time I do a development project, he wrecks the thing that was in the spot that I was trying to develop ahead of time. He makes it so I have to seem as though I'm, manifesting some destiny or something like that. It really puts me in a bind. Really puts me in a real rough spot. I'm not a fan of him. I think he's a real rough guy.
I think you're lying to yourself.
No, I can assure you, I'm telling every bit of truth to myself. All of it. Yeah.
Well, if he's causing nothing but trouble, that's not good.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
We should
should
do
arrest
something
him.
about him.
Should have him arrested.
you guys, yeah, I'm not strong enough to do that, but if you guys want to arrest him, you tell how. Ooh, I got ideas for you. Hold on, I'll be right back. You'll hear
Okay.
like a pitter patter as he makes his way into the mayor's office. Hi, Charisse. There's a hello, Ruggy. He runs back out. You'll notice that he's got some warm tea, a cup of, a plate of cookies, as well as 3 separate deputy badges. They all appear to be brightly colored like child's toys. These are, to say cheap does not cover it. You are looking at like the, oh snap, I forgot to get a present for that other person's kid at the the Rite Aid, or like, Cumberland Farms. I'm just trying to think of more Northeastern references. I'm sorry, friends. Yeah, you were looking at like the impulse buy section that sells really off-brand toys. They're just
The
shit.
discount bin at the dollar store.
Oh, your friend Amos just ran off naked. Oh, somebody.
Where did his clothes go?
I don't know. Somebody should diagnose that. Does he lose track of where he's at? This seems to be some warning signs. I just hope he's okay.
Oh, so anyway, yeah.
While we're at it, are we going to do anything about that Amos menace outside of town?
What are we supposed to do? There's 100 million of them.
I don't know. Get a bomb. Go boom,
You got any bombs?
I don't have any bombs, but I bet you could buy a couple. I mean, there's that potion
Yeah,
manufacturing center.
That's not there anymore.
I mean, that's true, but I heard that place went up in smoke. You could probably buy some, I don't know, if you met like a wizard of some sort that kept a lot of raw materials around, you could probably blow something up pretty big.
Oh, probably, huh? Shit.
Cool.
Well, what if all right.
Yeah.
It sounds like the whole super ruggy situation, right?
Yeah.
What if we try to solve it by having you guys sit down and talk it out? I think that's the best option. Yeah, you and Super Ruggy across from each other. We'll be there to monitor it. We'll bring some other people, and we'll make sure you guys figure it out and make sure everything goes well from here on out.
Oh, well, yeah, I can make that happen. I'll get him, I'll get an appointment set up. We'll do a meeting tomorrow, like publicly. We can work out the differences between us.
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
You guys will help me arrest him, right?
Yeah, totally.
Awesome.
We'll get the guard in on it. You're the mayor,
I am the mayor.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, no, that'd be great. Yeah, we can. I'll set up a meeting with the guard. You guys are deputized. You can really, get away with a lot here. Really not much of anything,
Nice.
but you can say I told you to. So there's that.
Right. So we can point to you whenever we get in trouble.
And I can point to the public.
Well, that sounds great. We should definitely do that then, and we should put him in an anti-magic field.
We should put Super Ruggy in an anti-magic field?
Yep,
I don't know. I heard he could see through those.
that's all right. Can he get through them?
I believe so. He's pretty strong and brave. I wouldn't mess with him.
Well, then it's good that we'll be there and we'll have some guards with us and we'll take care of this problem.
All right, I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I just hope everybody wears brown pants, if you know what I'm saying, because I'm going to be wearing mine.
For what reason?
Sure.
In case I shit myself, so I don't get embarrassed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Thanks for specifying.
We're not beating around the bush here. We're at like the edge of the mayor's office. The whole town can hear me. Just, I would shit myself. I would shit myself if he tried to hit me. I'm very afraid. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? No, I don't know that. Never mind.
So,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. So So we will, go ahead and get that appointment set up, and we will be there tomorrow, and we will make sure that everything goes smoothly.
That sounds good to me. So with that, I'm looking to do a 15-minute break. Is there any other stuff you guys want to hit before we fast forward to the meeting tomorrow?
Yeah, we should talk to Shidith about it,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Yep.
But we can do that after the break.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
15-minute break. Meet back here in 15
Sounds
minutes.
good. Sure.
Oh, hey, is this still episode 6 of Adventures in Arrowknee? And we're only in week 2. Like, wasn't this just a thing that just started a couple of days ago? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, all I know is I am excited for what we've got in store. We were going to visit a gentleman by the name of Shitteth. Owns a
Yes.
really nifty magic shop in town. Sells magic items. Seems to make magic items as well. We're not too sure about that. We also know that he had been last seen at Lucky's Tavern. So where would the party like to go?
Oh, probably the big wizard hat building, right? Because he left as we left, right?
Yes, indeed.
Then I suppose we probably should head over to Shitta's shop.
I have some money too. I have 300
Oh.
GP worth of gold ore. I don't remember where I got it. Something about a talking boulder keeps popping in the back of my head, but
Sorry, you have what unit of currency?
300 GP worth of gold ore. It was from the prequels.
I don't know anything about any prequels. That seems related to a separate entity called Bork's Memes that people should go follow and check out. Like, don't get me wrong here. I may be super ruggy, but that Bork's Memes, that is like the original like Mayor Ruggy. Totally different guy. Yeah. So we make our way over towards Shitta's place. You'll note that inside there is a child propped up against a door beam. Seems to be perfectly still and perfectly stiff. You'll see some common magic items in a display case. And Shitteth looks bright, happy to see you. Very sober, very alert, awake, alive. And genuinely pleased to have you inside. Hey, how is everybody? How's your day?
Sorry, your disposition's throwing me off.
What? How it's so sunny?
Yeah,
Well,
I was a bit worried you might have been your brother for a second there.
Oh, no. I am Shitteth.
Sure.
I don't know what you mean.
Can I buy something?
Sure, what do you need?
What do you got?
I have plenty of things.
Like every common magic item?
Most of them, yes. Within reason.
Oh, all right, cool. Also, need to talk to you about something. I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys are shopping around or not. I say to my compatriots.
I'm up for any general conversation.
I'm all good. I'd rather just sit here and stare at you.
Oh, that's
Give me an
nice.
insight check.
16. 16.
You could swear for just a moment there he did that Star Wars thing where he's got that line going up him.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, you know those Star Wars holograms where they have that line that travels up?
Gotcha. I'm gonna swing my cane through him. And if it happens to be a person, then whoops.
Do you unsheath your cane? Amos, I got no sound on you.
No.
Okay.
It's just a cane, just waving it around in front of me.
Alrighty. You whack Shitteth clean in the mouth. This man's there.
Ah. Whoops.
I'm very sorry. I don't know why you did that to me.
Oh,
Let me try it again.
wait, are you gonna hit him again?
Yeah, I don't know, guys. It just keep working.
At this point, you'll see Shitteth makes his way in behind you. He is holding the medieval equivalent to whatever, like, I don't know of a good, like, medieval equivalent to, like, Chinese food. If there was a way to describe the exact mood of him walking with Chinese food right now that works in a fantasy setting, I'd say that. I would say exactly that. Like, it was like, I don't know, Poutine. We'll say he's got poutine.
Third time's the charm.
Sorry. Oh, you guys have met my assistant. Shit. Oh, hi, everyone. This is Shitteth, smelling normally of healing potion and vodka. Seems to be a little greased up from having been working just a little while prior. I see you've met my illusion friend.
But he hit him.
Yeah. Now I
do it again?
I mean, technically, yes.
Ha, it's like therapy.
The other Shitteth looks a light bit concerned for a moment and then takes another bonk to the head.
Okay, so basically,
Words.
tomorrow there's a meeting with Super Ruggy and Ruggy set up.
Oh, you gonna pick on his simulacrum too?
Oh, is that what it is? Shit. Well, who's the simulacrum?
Dun, dun, dun.
Which one's which?
Honestly, they're keeping it so convoluted. They keep fucking with the origin story over and over. I have no idea. One of them says he's Ruggy, the other one says he's anti-Ruggy. They both fight like a possum and a raccoon fighting over scraps in a trash can. I honestly don't have the time for it. They haven't killed anybody yet, so I haven't gotten involved. So yeah, that's
Got any way to find out which one's which?
Honestly, no. I really, the only thing you can get away with there is maybe asking him a question that only current Ruggy would know. But really, once you make a simulacrum, it's on to you to keep that simulacrum under wraps. And if you don't, let's just say another you with another set of free will can get pretty dicey. You'll see the other Shitteth gets a little concerned for a moment, furrows his eyebrow. Yeah, really about the time they realize they're about exactly as powerful as you are, he snaps a finger. The other Shitteth goes up in flames and disappears. That's when you gotta pull the old Blade Runner on him. Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, man. So they're not the same guy.
Probably not. I don't know, man. They could be the same guy, just switching outfits, and there could be another Ruggy out there. I don't know. Huddled, cold, naked in a cave somewhere. I can't keep track of all this madness.
Oh, what if he's keeping a simulacrum to dress up as Super Ruggy tomorrow, so we arrest him, and then he... Oh.
I mean, what if he just makes another illusion? He's proven he can do that, too. He can just make a bunch of Ruggies. It's a whole problem. Guy's a blank check for superpowers. I don't even know what he can do.
Okay, well then why do you guys use him as your fall guy?
We have to. He is hooked up to the dome. If he dies, we're screwed.
He dies all the time.
No. That's the simulacrum. That's the simulacrum dying. If it goes too far from him, anytime it leaves the dome, he's done.
Oh.
Yeah, you axe that real Ruggy, you're looking at no more regular Ruggy, you're also looking at no more dome.
How's it connected?
Honestly,
This answers so many questions I didn't have.
Right.
I don't know how they're connected.
Yeah.
All I know is that little halfling is very annoying, makes me need headache medicine, but it's a lot better than having to deal with, I don't know, face stealers in my office. Speaking of which, you've been running amok. What are you up to?
Huh? Oh, me. Mostly just sipping tea and farting as people walk by. Why?
Honestly, I've seen like 7 murders blamed on you. There's like a whole set of homesteaders that went missing. I heard that was related to some goblins, though. I don't know the specifics. I've been...
No, you mean the doppelgangers that thought I was a handsome-looking son of a bitch and started copying me.
Something like that, yeah.
They're not wrong. I mean, I am gorgeous.
Yeah, you do have a way with getting sympathy from people that want to help an old man on a street and then get stabbed. It's a whole... Yeah, long story short, I'm trying not to be trapped in this dome, so I'm making a portal to get out.
All right, well,
But-
Ruggy's still
wait.
going to try to arrest Super Ruggy tomorrow. I don't have anything to do with it anymore. I'm not showing up. Sorry, Kether, go ahead.
Hang on, hang on. I thought we could like leave the dome.
I mean, you can.
Like,
It's not safe.
okay.
To be fair, I could also try and stab you right now. You really have no promises at any point.
This guy's a ticking time bomb. I saw him like running naked the other minute, like through the street. It was a whole thing.
Now, see, I don't remember that one, but it's very likely.
It wasn't that long ago.
Seems almost though as like a character didn't have a player to play them anymore, and the DM just did that weird railroady thing that DM shouldn't do while players are gone. Let this be an example. We'll wipe it away from canon, but
Oh, no, like I said, I don't remember that, but very likely. I hold no cards. That definitely could have happened.
All right, what do you say we go kill some face stealers, honestly?
Sure.
Because Ruggy doesn't seem like worth much anymore. I mean, he's worth a lot. We can figure all that out later, though.
Oh, no, I have every intention of watching those two in the same place at the same time.
I know you guys could go through that portal.
Hmm.
Wait, there's a portal?
Just got it working earlier today.
You tested it?
Nope.
Yeah, see, that sounds extremely safe. I'd much rather just go and like watch that whole shindig go down. Like,
All right,
not even necessarily be involved. Just watch it.
just watch
Maybe
it.
hurl some poo. I don't know. I saw a monkey do it once. It looked fun.
Cheers.
Rotten tomatoes.
Oh, that's what the website is.
It's
Yep.
poo.
That's what you throw at bards that are annoying.
So what are we going to do?
Reminds me, when's the next farmer's market?
No particular reason.
To buy the
Nope.
tomatoes, right?
None whatsoever.
You could always just go buy some soup for your family.
Oh,
Sorry, that was just
Family.
family.
there's a joke in there that I can't allude to for legal reasons.
It's to throw at fascists.
Oh, what? We're not supposed to be against fascists in this country. They're in the government. Sorry, did that just
No, they're getting rid of
them. Some
Some of them. Ted Cruz is still there.
Sorry, we'll keep the politics out for now. He said before going onto Facebook and ranting through Bork's memes. I do that a lot. I'm sorry, I shouldn't, but I do.
No, that's super ruggy.
Yep.
So we'll fast forward to tomorrow. We are looking at a key to the city gifting.
No, we're gonna arrest him, right?
That's true. We're baiting Super Ruggy in with a key to the city, and then we're gonna try and arrest him in the middle of town.
Okay, yeah.
You'll see there's a guard ready.
Brad,
Just one.
I want Amos just dispersed in any crowd that forms. Like, he's just another person there. Like, stealth check, if you would.
Give me a stealth check.
I'm redoing mage armor.
13 plus 9. Boy, that's a lot of fun. 22.
With a 22, you'd slip into the crowd rather easily. Younger couple actually helps you in. They're talking to you about how they're adopting a dog to try out and become parents, and how they're really looking forward to make a go of it on the homestead. They've got a ranch set up just outside of town. They managed to get the permits from the city so that they could own the land. They're going to be farming some crops, making a family, making a name for themselves.
Sounds perfectly safe. Do me a favor. If I come by in the middle of the night, pantsless and in need of recluse, please let me in.
The husband looks a little bit concerned and says they were actually told not to let you in if they made their way outside the dome.
Darn.
He tells you that it's a sketch of you is actually being presented on the permits to leave the place.
That makes a lot of sense. Like, that's a good idea. Who had that?
The wife looks a little confused and says she doesn't remember his face exactly. He says, no, that's the guy. It's just the arm that's different, but
Oh yeah, yep, it's me. Seriously, do not talk to me ever,
She then asks you if,
including now.
Poof.
as you say, including now, what do you do a thing? I need to know if you do a thing.
Oh, he just
Okay.
stares at her.
She panics. He like jumps for just a little bit. Like a couple of people around are like looking concerned that you guys have got some metal and wood folding chairs. They seem to be pretty standard style. A couple of folks stand up. They sit back down. They're trying to make sure you're not having a rough go of things. At which point you'll hear a loud roar of cheering and clapping. Nobody in the crowd seems to be doing so. At which point Mayor Ruggy makes his way onto the podium. Hello and welcome. My name is Ruggy. Ruggy Dug Duggy. I'm the mayor here.
You shut up.
Thank you, random citizen, for
You're welcome.
voicing your opinion. We're free here, and we get to be free. Oh, Nelly. So, yeah, we've got. He looks over at a sundial, which seems to be tied to a strange-looking compass, pointing itself north and telling him the time. He taps it for a moment. It spins just a little bit. We're looking just a little bit late. I don't know where he's at. Super Reggie said he'd be here. Yep, we're giving him the key to the city.
We got all day.
This is for his brave deeds, saving the town.
Hey, I'm gonna walk up to. Did you talk to him? Did he tell you that specifically?
You make your way up to like the podium.
Yeah. I was kind of off to the side with the guard.
Oh, what? He like puts his hand over the sending stone hooked up to the loud sending stones. Well, it kind of like that, you know. I sent him a note. I slid it under the door. You may not know this, but there's actually a secret Ruggy lair underneath the mayor's capital. I reached out to him, said I'd invite him. He asked me. He slid a note back asking if there was snacks. I told him we'd had deviled eggs. We don't have deviled eggs, but I think he'll still be interested. So you know.
But can't he like see through the walls and stuff? He'd know if there's no deviled eggs. You should have got the deviled egg. Make some with illusions. Do it now.
I don't know what he can see through. I heard he has anti magic juice that he drinks anytime before he goes for a run. It's got like vitamins and minerals, and he drinks it.
I'm gonna press to digitize one deviled egg. I think that's within the spell, right? yeah. There's a deviled egg. Maybe he'll come now.
You hear a deep in the distance. Something is barreling through the sky, at which point a tiny halfling careens just a bit through the stage, like battering through some floorboards. This looks like somebody shot a cannonball directly into the stage, at which point a Super Ruggy stands up, eye patch and all, pink hood, as well as a pink set of boots and pink gloves. The town guard looks just a little confused for a moment. A couple of them brandish weapons, at which point you can hear another whoosh in the distance. Hello, I'm here to receive my key to the city. I didn't mean to accidentally schedule a big superhero fight today. I might need to be a little late. At which point you can see him reach into a pocket, grab a wand, point it towards the sky, and you see an explosion appear. At which point a additional Super Ruggy, this time with a all black outfit, careens through the explosion, yelling, "I'll get you, Super Ruggy, if my name isn't Anti-Ruggy!" At which point Mayor Ruggy looks thoroughly confused, entirely unentertained, and tells the guards to just shoot at will. All of them look confused as a bunch of them have halberds. Some of them procure some crossbows.
Brad, one thing.
Yep.
I would like to cast Minor Illusion over the mask that Super Ruggy is wearing.
Yep.
And just replace it with the texture of Ruggy's face.
You do that. The town gasps.
Oh my god, they're the same person!
Oh, no, I back away slowly. They're the same person.
Ruggy,
Amos is doing the same thing, just backing away from the crowd. Just, oh my god, look at him! Get him! Town guard! Directions!
Everybody, arrest them! Arrest them both!
God!
Ruggy the mayor grabs a bottle off in the distance, smashes it off the table nearby him, and then starts pointing the jagged, shattered bottle towards Super Ruggy. Super Ruggy, meanwhile, catches flying anti-Ruggy in the air by the face, punches him in the mouth, and then throws him at Mayor Ruggy, at which point all three of them are now in a cloud, similar only to a comic, where everybody is fighting, fists and legs are moving everywhere.
Old cartoon. Dust
yeah.
cloud with fists popping out of it. I love it.
You're looking at a lot of, oh, get you! Oh, I can't believe you're doing this after the most recent comic we had released! We had a whole signing deal! They're just really, they're going for broke here. There's 3 Ruggies on stage. You know for a fact 2 of them are real. The third one is a wild card. What does the party want to do?
Amos is just gonna step back and watch what the town guard does. Like, someone arrest him.
All of
Yeah,
them look
I
to be
would
staying out of
imagine-
this.
I've backed past the guard now, and I'm looking around for Kethra.
Kethra's kind of probably like off to the side near the stage and just kind of like looks at you and is like, so we're going to do anything?
I run up to Kethra.
Super
And-
Ruggy.
Nope, Amos is staying in the crowd, hidden away for now.
A couple of folks in the crowd look to be kind of entertained. One of them makes their way over to a vendor inside and grabs some food, makes their way back outside. They've got popcorn. The couple that you were with, Amos, they look a light bit afraid, at which point Anti-Ruggy, he looks into the crowd and says, "You back away, all of you! Get out of here! Scram!" At which point Super Ruggy punches him in the mouth. Anti-Ruggy, his eyes now light up as he looks back to Super Ruggy, at which point Mayor Ruggy takes the bottle, stabs Anti-Ruggy right between the knees. Anti-Ruggy looks at the crowd, writhing in pain, and then fires a blast of laser eyes through the homesteaders that you're standing right next to, Amos. Both of them are gone. They are just obliterated. Can I see a dex saving throw from you?
$18.
18, we'll see you've got a pretty good dodge out of the way of this. This beam of energy resembles like a weird eldritch blast mixed with a witch bolt. It's coming from his eyes, though. Very non-standard, especially for a spellcaster. Something's wrong. At which point, you see Mayor Ruggy is now grabbing Anti-Ruggy by the chest and attempting to slash at him again. Anti-Ruggy grabs Mayor Ruggy, squeezes through his neck, and Mayor Ruggy falls to the ground and begins bursting into flames. This looks a lot like the simulacrum had received back at Shittis. Super Ruggy now attempts to tackle Anti-Ruggy, who grabs a hold of his throat, lifts him up. The same flames appear. Anti-Ruggy now looks back to the crowd. The town just
Catapult.
got quiet.
Catapult.
Catapulting?
Yep, I don't know what. Something.
Okay. I'm gonna
Is there a shoe? Is there a
Popcorn.
shoe left from that couple or something?
Yes. Yes, there is.
Oh my god.
So to clarify, is this the plot twist y'all wanted? Is this the shoe that you wanted to drop?
he's George Bush in it.
That's why I came here. Yeah, so that's a saving throw when you're ready.
Yeah, what's the save on that?
11.
11. What variety? Dex?
Yep.
You are looking at a Ruggy taking a shoe on the chin. Let's see some damage.
Oh wow! I fully expected him to dodge that,
No.
like twice even. Four, 8 plus nothing. Yes, plus nothing. So that is 16 total.
On a 16, that will see he looks damaged. He looks back to you, Amos, and with a reaction, he's going to have you make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy, wisdom. Amos's strong suit. Yeah, that is a 15.
15, we'll see you don't feel very safe right now. You also don't feel very happy. A lot of memories from the past just all crammed themselves into your brain and started putting through the most hurtful of possible emotions. As you had just dealt 16 damage to him, he's going to have you take 8 psychic damage in return.
Oh God, those hurtful words my ex-wife said to me when she left. Oh God, it hurts.
At that point, can I see everyone roll for initiative, please?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what is going to happen is I'm going to set up a game board. We're going to need about 5 minutes to get that done. I'm going to bug these friends for their initiatives, and then we will be back shortly. For the folks at home, take a leak, smoke them if you got them. Come back in 5 minutes. Sound good? You can't respond. You can comment. I'll see the comment, but we'll do the 5 minutes. Hello and welcome back. Is this still episode 6? Only I needed time to get a game board set up, and then the game board happened? Is that a game board? Just like on screen? Also streaming to Adventures in Arrowknee? Oh my goodness. I should probably share that with the rest of the players there. I'll just need a moment.
Yeah, if we can see it, it'd be dope, actually.
Yeah, if the players could just see what it is they're interacting with. Tabletop sim, go live. Is that what you needed? Does that show you what it is you're looking at? Awesome. So, this is the part where my computer gets slow. So if it gets laggy, please let me know in the comments so I can figure out if we need to do different software. My whole goal is to do stuff that is easy and fun and plug and play. The goal being to get more content out as opposed to releasing one episode every 2 months and you got to watch all the episodes for them all to make sense, which sucks. We're just playing fast and loose here. It's all fun. We're doing episodic crap. In the meantime, we've got a whole ruggy, which I just realized now I don't have a mini for. That's great. That is just
Scravager-esque.
we're using the Ruggy Duck Dougie image, and we're gonna call him Anti-Ruggy because there's just too many Ruggies.
Too many mother ruggas.
Yeah, if anybody in the comments section actually knows the show that I pulled this asset from, I will happily and enthusiastically agree with you, as I did pull that image, that asset from that show. If you don't know that show, that's not a worry. In the meantime, so we've got an encounter. We've got 2 open slots where stuff had just, smoldered. Here is what we're looking at. We are looking at a anti-ruggy on stage. We are looking at guards made with literally the most stock shape available on Tabletop Simulator. We are looking at Feinoir and Kethra over towards our top right here, and we are looking at Amos towards the back. You'll note Amos, a couple have been sitting next to one another, not behind one another. They're gone. At which point, initiative was rolled. I'm going to ask everybody for their initiatives. For the folks at home, this is the part where you write those down, make sure I'm keeping initiatives in mind. And if I don't, comment several times to let me know I'm doing it wrong. This is a cheap ploy for engagement. I could not be more shameless about this. If I could, I would. With that, 25 to 20. Who do we got 25 to 20? $20 to 15.
Yep, Catherine's got an 18.
18, we'll see Kethra. Uh, 15 to 10.
Amos got a 15.
Amos got a 15. 10 to 5.
I got a 7.
Okay. That will see Kelpat. Bada bing.
Nope.
Not Kelpat. Wow.
That's my stepson.
Feinoir.
He retired.
This is what happens when you DM for like 30 people. So, we got...
Wait, there are other players? You've been cheating on me this whole time?
Avidly. Like really prolifically, too, I might add. Like, we've got a lot of players in here. But what's worse is they're all nice people. Like, I can't fault any of them for playing. They're just great to play with.
What the heck, man? I can't get married anymore.
I'm gonna need to go over some forums with you after this, then. So yeah, we've got a Kethra up first. Kethra, what are you up to?
Yeah, pretty much at this point, she has decided that this anti-ruggy needs to lose some weight. So she is gonna go ahead and draw her sword and attempt to move up and engage him.
Alrighty. You make your way over. Please remind me your movement speed.
Yeah, she's got a movement speed of 30, and she has a great sword. I don't think she can actually hit him.
She cannot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we took the shortest route too. Yeah, no dash then. Anything else on your turn?
Actually, let me check something. Nope. Okay. Nope. That's it. Actually, no. She will go ahead and take dash. Move up to step next to him.
All right.
And actually, take the spot right behind him on the stage. So, and one more right there.
So we're appearing right behind him just to stab him? I love that. That's one of my favorite anime things. That will see the turn go over to the guards. The guards are now hurriedly rushing. One of them pulls out a crossbow and shoots over towards Super Ruggy. Super Ruggy, out of reactions, just takes it. We are looking at... Yep. And... Yep. We've got 2 guards, one of which getting 2 shots off, the other one getting 1 shot off. They are dealing a decent amount of damage to Ruggy. You'll note that this anti-Ruggy has taken shot, and then shot. He is looking down a little panicked now, at which point you realize he's probably a glassy cannon. He does not seem to be taking these hits well. He seems a bit out of breath. You'll note he still has stab marks from where Mayor Ruggy had gotten a bottle in towards his groin. Does not seem to be in good shape. That will see the turn go over to Amos. Amos, what are you up to?
Amos is politely shuffling through the crowd. Just, oh, pardon me, coming through. I'm trying to get backstab damage here. Yep, up the stage we go. Yep.
Yeah, you can just barely, counting the stage as difficult terrain, you can just barely get up there.
There we go. All right, let me just get this ready. Amos is going to transform his arm blade into a rapier. That action to Dawn.
The crowd ooh, notes that you have a blade in your arm. You think this might be information that may be distributed throughout the rest of the town. Good for people to know. Not great if they're looking to get stabbed, but great if they're afraid of you in passing.
I give killer handshakes.
Anything else on your turn?
Let's see. Spent an action for that. Believe that is it, good sir.
Cool. The crowd rolled 2 nat 1s on their fear. That will see all of them.
Oof.
Just booking it.
Yep. We are looking at like an oddly uniform line for a town, almost as though they've been mass selected and moved in a perfect line. That will get over to about here. They're all just crying and panicking. The guards are moving in. Only 2 of the onlookers have just barely made their way past the snack table to snag some deviled eggs. They're very disappointed to see that they're fake. One of them curses loudly and does trail just a light bit behind. At which point, that will see the turn go over to Feinoir.
Oh, excuse me, son. Would you mind ducking for me right quick? I say to the guard in front of me.
On a classic 2000s action movie voice, he says, "Sure, I can do." Dodges beneath you.
Thanks. I'm going to shoot this man. And that's what I'm going to do.
Alrighty. Let's see an attack roll.
rolled a 24.
24. We'll see a hit. What do you got for damage?
That's going to be a 3 plus 4. 7 damage.
7. We'll see... Ruggy is not taking this well.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. That will see our turn go over to... Oh, goodness. I just had the initiative order up. We've got Super Ruggy, who is going to use a bonus... no, he will not. That's what he will do. He will Misty Step 30 feet up into the air and then begin to fly away. As he does so, you'll note, especially for you, Amos, this seems like a cheap trick to pull on a rogue. Almost as though he's specifically gaming the exact way that opportunity attacks read with a person leaving the attack radius instead of disappearing from it. It's a whole time.
I was gonna stab you!
He does not seem to be flying super far away, and this is possibly the most concerning part. He looks down towards the crowd and looks to be actively chasing them. That will see Super Ruggy make his way 15 feet forward. His hands start to glow. He turns around just a light bit and fires off a... Oh, goodness, that'll be a firebolt. That'll be at the one that threw the shoe at him. That will see Amos, you are hit with a 23 to attack.
That sounds like a solid maybe.
Alrighty. With a 23 to hit, you are looking at a really sizable amount of damage. He has got it out for you specifically. You will see... that'll be a total of 11 damage. That is fire damage.
That's a good hit.
He's still whisking away, at which point the turn will go over to... I really need to keep this up. I got 2 screens and it's not enough. We're looking now over to Kethra. Kethra, you are...
All right.
over here. What are you doing?
She will drive the greatsword into the stage. Just kind of like plant it there so she can let go of it. We'll take out a light crossbow. We'll go ahead and load it and take a shot at him. At Mr. Dougie.
Alrighty, taking a shot. Boom. Let's see it.
Well, it's not a crit, but I rolled a 19, so 23.
That will hit.
And 9 points of damage.
He is not looking well. As he's flying, he drops just a light bit.
She'll actually then, if she has movement, she will move to the front of the stage.
Okay.
As she's like, draws out another bolt and starts to load it.
Alrighty. Anything else on your turn?
Nah.
Cool. That will see the turn go over to the guards. They're now brandishing halberds. They're going to try and reach Super Ruggy out of the sky and pull him down. One of them actually gets a good bite on his heel. You'll see Super Ruggy just barely kicks it off. This seems to have damaged him further. You think he might not be long for this world.
Boy's got some jump on him.
I'll get you all next time, gadget users. I'll get you next time, he says in a poor impression of Dr. Claw from a 1980s television show that I definitely did not spend a lot of my childhood watching reruns of. That will see the turn transition over to Amos. Amos, he's not looking. But
Yeah, Amos is gonna take off one of his shoes.
Oh.
And Catapult.
Let's see it. That'll be a 13 on that save.
He makes it.
Dang it. It's a good
By
try.
how much? Goodness. So if he's making it, is he taking half damage?
No, catapult. It just flies right past him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Anything behind him would get hit, but I'm aiming up, so
you hear like a
It's fine.
off in the distance.
yeah, some random citizen that's running away is going to get slapped in the face with a shoe.
Yep. This, for the folks at home, probably are really confused by this reference. There was a game that happened a long time ago where there would be an arrow that would fly off, and it was the same guy that would take this arrow. It was from from a thing called a West Marches that happened in the state of Maine. Super weird time. We all did it during the pandemic. Everybody in Maine played, all like 50 of us. It was great. You're looking at a very similar bit going on right now where a person just off in the distance takes a shoe and then plummets to the ground. Doesn't seem to be super dead. A couple of them are grabbing them, but might not be alive. What's your
Definitely
damage on
time
that?
for Wilhelm scream.
I'm rolling damage.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
It's quite a
Oh,
bit.
God. Oh, God. 8, 5, and 8? So 21?
Somebody get old man Jenkins to a hospital!
Whoops.
The top half or the bottom half?
Anything else on your turn, Amos?
No, that was his action. Amos is just going to kind of sit there.
All right, making a good even keel on your public image. We're looking over towards the crowd, who is still running away. One of which severely maimed. They make it off screen because we've got a limited table in Tabletop Simulator. It is a great program. I like to use it. They are not paying us yet. I like money, so if you're from Tabletop Simulator and you have money, just note that I would happily accept it and still plug for your product. That will see the turn go over to Feinoir. What are you up to?
Oh, I'm gonna shoot this guy.
All right.
The old Feinoir go-to. Yeah, that's a 23.
Oh, that's actually a pretty serious case of rapid onset shooty disease.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, that's
It's called arrow poisoning.
yeah. He's,
Arrow poisoning. Okay, well, I rolled minimum damage, though. It was only 5.
Oh no! He plummets to the ground, and now he begins to burst into a set of purple flames.
Save him. Somebody save him. That's the end of my turn.
Wait,
I'm not
wait,
even gonna move.
wait. Did the simulacrums also purple flames?
They did not.
No.
They were red flames.
Okay.
That will see the end of our initiative. I'm going to fix the screens for just a moment. Oh,
I don't know what to do.
and there we go.
I could cast protection from good or evil on him.
Oh, God! Oh, this hurts so bad! Oh, why didn't Finis warn me? He said I couldn't die! At which point, he disappears. The dome, oddly enough, gets a little bit bigger. Like, noticeably bigger. Like, there's like a quarter mile on each end that is gained from this.
Well, that's the opposite of what was supposed to happen, actually.
Well,
Oh,
what did you
I'd
just
like
say
to have
about
seen.
Fidith?
He said, Fidith warned me this would, or he told me this I couldn't die.
Hmm.
So I hate to interrupt, but shoe?
Get your shoe. It's way off there. It's like it's a ways.
Yeah, like-
You like
He's
have to
walking.
walk over there, and people see you, and it's a really awkward interaction. Like they're all very painfully staring at you. Like you're the guy that just took out Old Man Jenkins.
Yeah, watch out! I'll do it to you too. I got one shoe left.
All of them are now rushing into Marcus's bar, the closest place by. This is
Bad idea.
this is the area just beneath the Rogues Guild meeting center. Marcus now waves people in. He seems thrilled to get new business. You'll note it's labeled Marcus's bar. Marcus neither owns this place from a glance or seems to be operating it, so it's just a very confusing structure at play. But yeah, the crowd runs away. You're looking at any of you guys ever seen Inspector Gadget, the movie from like the early 2000s?
How many gadget
Matthew
references
Broderick.
we get today?
Yeah, we're looking at a couple extra gadgets, and oddly enough, that scene where like the evil gadget runs through town and like scares everybody, it wasn't the evil gadget that did that. It was just Amos.
It was the normal.
Run.
So yeah, what do you guys want to do?
My foot's cold.
Kethra will walk over to where Ruggy Dougie super anti-Ruggy fell and look to see if the bolts that he got shot with are there, or if they disappeared too.
Oddly enough, they disappeared too.
Damn it.
Oh yeah.
She looks down. She's like, now he owes me a bolt.
Oh hey, you.
She'll go
you
back to the
owe me a
stage
gold,
and
Kethra.
huh?
Owners of the Rogues Guild wasn't Ruggy. You owe me a gold piece.
Oh yeah, damn it. She'll give you a gold.
Damn right.
Another Ruggy Dug Dougie is booted out of Shitteth's house, looks back towards the main door and says, "But what do I say? I don't know anything about this." Say you're the real Ruggy. Just simplify this all. Come on. A very confused Ruggy looks disheveled with a brand new looking outfit. This is like still folded, has a mayor badge on. It says, "Hi guys, I'm sorry about all that confusion. I'm back to run the town like normal."
Can I shoot him?
All right, folks. Time to go to jail.
I'm gonna shoot him first, then you can take him to jail.
Good.
Oh, damn it. Well, I got 13. I don't know what Ruggy's natural AC is.
He drops to the ground, begins heavily crying. He's just bleeding out like a normal commoner.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. The guards will know about that.
Yeah,
and shit.
I'll stop the bleeding. I'll put some pressure on it.
Come on, big guy. You'll be fine. Stop crying.
I was just born 5 minutes ago. I don't know why this is happening to me.
I'm sure you'll do well in prison. Now stop crying. You'll
Summoned
feel
me
bad
and now
enough.
I'm dying.
No, you're the real Ruggy.
Like the guard is very confused here, and is like there's a noticeable scratching of heads. One of them asks if that's the real Ruggy. The other one says, as though Ruggy is speaking through their brain. Yeah, there's a weird level of magic happening right now. Am I casting spells? What's happened? I didn't know I could do this.
Yeah, you tend to lose control of your psychic talking when you're bleeding out. Someone save the mayor before you throw him in jail for clearing Ruggy.
Can I make a medicine check?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 17.
That is a 17.
I want to stop his bleeding, prevent him from dying, make sure he gets to jail.
You get him over towards the jail. The guards look confused as shit. Main reason being that he is none of the people that were killed here today or committed any crimes here today. The guards ask you the reason for the admission. They look at your badges for deputy. They look over to
hang on. I'm gonna take.
They look
I'm
over to
gonna
Mayor Ruggy.
I'm gonna take Ruggy's mayor badge and replace it with the deputy badge and put his mayor badge on me.
They ask you if you have the mayor form.
Yep.
They ask
It's
you
back at my desk. It's on my mayor desk. I'll have to go get it.
Where's the mayor's desk?
in the mayor's house, mayor mansion.
Oh, I have the key to that place!
Yeah, let me see that. That was mine, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right! He hands you over the mayor key. The guard looks, hey, wait a minute, I've seen that before. None of this sneaky business around here. I'm not here to tolerate it.
No, he's going to jail. I was second in line for mayor, if you'll remember, back in the prequels. I'm taking over as mayor.
No, this isn't how it's going down, see? I'm not here to have it. I'll have you know, as an old cop, I used to beat the streets back in the old days, and back before I got summoned here, I was pretty effective at it, too. Never captured my, initial intent there, but, you know, I did make a go of it for a while. Amos, this voice, really reminiscent of a certain voice. You remember him from, like, before. Seems to be a
I gotta go take a whiz, fellas. Good luck.
See, I hope you have a good one then. A guy that looks a lot like a guy I used to follow around.
Funny how that works, huh? Wow, oh boy, I really gotta pee.
Have a good one. You make your way outside, Amos. That mustache on that man, that handlebar, Soda Popinski-looking mustache. It's a good Mike Tyson Punch-Out reference. None of that Mr. Dreams crap. This is a Soda Popinski-style mustache on that man. Really hard to mistake. You're also interested to see someone else from your area being summoned here.
Yep, that's a problem for another day.
For Feinoir, you've got a mayor badge.
Yeah.
You can just kind of call shots right now. Kethra, this is the fox in charge of the chicken coop. What are you looking to do? I got no sound on you, Carl.
Carl?
Kethra's just kind of like, okay, fight's over. Well, that kind of ended unfortunately quickly. So she's kind of like unhappy that the new Ruggy that popped up isn't getting beat on. So she's just kind of like, well, this is kind of boring now. I could go start a bar fight at Lucky's.
All right.
Well, clearly we have succeeded and saved the town from this weird threat of whatever that was. So we should go do something, like celebrate, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely down to celebrate.
All right. Lucky's.
Lucky's.
All right.
Alrighty. Y'all make your way over to Lucky's Tavern. He welcomes you all in and says, "Oh, hello, you all look wonderful today. Did you have some sort of a,
Here, now, hit me."
You see that he's motioning over towards two different jugs. One is beer, and the other one is beer.
Everyone will make me forget the most stuff.
He reaches over to the beer ? Barrel and starts pouring from that one. Slides it over to you. Oh, so I'm sorry. Did you all have one of those evil twin arcs where at the end of Full Alchemist Brotherhood you find out that they were too lazy to come up with an additional character and they just did that soap opera thing where it's an evil twin and they didn't want to recast somebody or come up with a new voice?
There was like 4 of them.
That's just convoluted. That's convoluted as crap. Oh, that's just terrible.
Yeah. Right. So we decided we'd come here and celebrate.
Yeah, that's good indeed. It's good of you to be saving the town from such a terrible menace. Actually, I meant to ask you. Did you guys hear anything about that menace underground?
Yeah, the Rogues Guild said they were looking into it.
What was that, the regular Rogues Guild or the Daily Panic Bugle? They're both so confusing.
Oh no, it was the regular one. The Daily Planet Bugle probably just put a story out about it, and it most likely had wrong information in it.
Yeah, well, that does add up. Um, it doesn't seem to be any skin off my bones. And yeah, I'm glad to see you all did a great adventure today.
Yep.
Yes. What did you learn? What happened? Give us a summary.
I think what it all
There's
comes down
Too
to
many
is,
ruggy duggies.
yeah, and too much of a good thing is a bad thing.
Amos just shrinks in response to that question.
But, I mean, it could be worse. You know.
Could be like multiples of. Never mind.
I'll tell you this: I'm a mayor now, so I can be your go-to point guy whenever you do something bad as the Dragon Boys or whatever. But also, I want to like be in on the conversations if that's all right.
Oh, no. Those conversations happen the other way. We send crap to you, and you deal with it. It's the whole thing.
That's fine.
Yes. No, it's fine and dandy. First thing about the Dragon Slayers is we don't exist as any sort of entity, so I will appreciate it if you don't mention such taboos in my bar.
Yeah. No, sorry.
It's all right. No, nothing to be worried about, and yeah, I'm just glad there's no other evil twin-looking things going on around here.
I'm sure there will be.
But of course, seems to be a pretty cheap writing device.
Right. Indeed.
Indeed. Well, to better story arcs. He slides over
Sounds like a good idea.
a couple of more drinks. One of which you'll note.
Coming. Keep him coming.
He keeps them coming. One of which you'll note is a wooden chit underneath. It's a little coaster for you. Just pocket it. This is over to Feinoir. You have a wooden medallion. As you notice, this one has a logo at the center. Seems to be
The eyeball thing?
It's a shield
No.
with a claw and an arrow sticking through it.
I'll just put it in my pocket.
First one's on the house. You gotta earn the rest.
Oh, I will.
At that, we'll see the end of today's game. I hope everyone has a wonderful night. Stay safe out there. If you're a person paying attention to all the references that we make and you're writing them down, please don't sue us. At that, we will see the end of today's game. We're going to stop streaming in just a moment once I stop rambling to fill dead air. Bada bing, bada boom. Have a great night. Have a great